are listening to
Every day.
Listen to Vaughan Radio.
You're listening to Vaughan Radio.
Tune in every day.
Vaughan Radio.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon and welcome to Inglés con Ruby. I'm your host, Ruby, and today is Monday. Estamos a lunes 15 de junio. 15 de junio, así que estamos a mitades de mes, pero a principios de semana. We are starting a week, a brand new week, and dentro de poco ya es verano, ¿verdad? Este fin de semana empieza el verano. ¿Es este fin de o me estoy...? Sí, el domingo empieza el verano oficialmente. And so this week we will be able to say that it's already summertime, although para aquellos que, bueno, en España en general, iba a decir para aquellos que vivís en Madrid, pero not necessarily really, because Spain in general is super, super hot, right? Because it's 28 degrees now. And it's only the 15th of June. All right, let me tell you what we are going to do today. Hoy vamos a repasar el programa de ayer. We're going to review, ayer, el viernes, el programa del viernes. We're going to review what we did on Friday. And afterwards, we are going to do a little bit of vocabulary. Vamos a ver un poquito de vocabulario. Adjectives. Okay, we're going to learn some new adjectives. After those adjectives, we are going to practice and learn a little bit of grammar. And we're going to practice shall, the word shall. Como hagamos, shall we go to the movies? For example, I'll explain a little bit better when we get to the activity. After that, we are going to practice and learn a phrasal verb an idiomatic expression, which is to throw in the towel, to throw in the towel. And last but not least, we are going to practice a phrasal verb, which is to wear off, que es pasarse o desvanecerse, to wear off. And that, everybody, is what we're going to do today. Let's get started with today's review. Tools, because what we practiced on Friday was tools. Estuvimos viendo, diferentes herramientas, así que vamos a verlas. Yo voy a decir la palabra en español, vosotros la vais a decir en inglés, ¿vale? A ver si os acordáis. Os voy a dar unos segunditos para que os acordéis de la palabra y la digáis en voz alta. And let's get to it. Yo la voy a decir en español y os doy unos segundos, tal como he dicho. Recordad que no es lo mismo pensar en la palabra que decirla en voz alta. Obviamente es mejor que os acordéis, aunque no la digáis en voz alta, pero bueno, si lo decís en voz alta, mejor que mejor. Let's have a look at the first word. Plancha. Iron, very good. Iron, que no es I-R-O-N, iron. Cortacésped. Do you remember this one, David?
Lane something?
Lawn.
Lawn, eso, lawn... Mower.
Yes, lawn mower. ¿Qué es el césped? The lawn. Okay. El césped es the lawn y the lawn mower es Pues la herramienta que usas para cortar el césped, lawn mower. Pincel. Paintbrush, very good. Paintbrush. Escalera. Ladder, very good. We don't say stairs porque stairs es lo que encuentras en una casa o en un edificio, pero las escaleras que usas para colgar un cuadro, para cualquier cosa de algo que estés haciendo en casa, lo normal es usar la palabra ladder. L-A-D-D-E-R, ladder. Martillo. Hammer, very good. H-A-M-M-E-R or H-A-M-M-E-R, hammer. Tabla de planchar. Ironing board, very good. Ironing board. I-R-O-N-I-N-G, board, B-O-A-R-D, ironing board. Fregona. A mop, very good. M-O-P, como mopa pero sin la A, a mop, very good. Manguera, do you remember the name of this? ¿Una manguera? No?
I can't remember.
A hose. H-O-S-E. Hose. Manguera. Very good. Aspiradora. Vacuum cleaner. Vacuum cleaner. Very good. V-A-C-U-U-M. Y luego cleaner, que es limpiador. Vacuum cleaner. Muy bien. Y por último, clavo. Nail, very good. Clavo, nail, well done. Así que plancha, iron, cortacésped, lawnmower, pincel, paintbrush, escalera, ladder, martillo, hammer, tabla de planchar, ironing board, fregona, mop, manguera, hose, aspiradora, vacuum cleaner y clavo, nail. Very, very good. Now, un poquito de gramática que estuvimos viendo con este vocabulario es que cuando decíamos que íbamos a limpiar, que íbamos a decorar, que íbamos a planchar, decíamos el verbo en ing. I'm going to do some ironing. I'm going to iron the clothes, pero en lugar de ser tan específicos decíamos siempre I'm going to do some ironing. I'm going to do some cleaning. What are you up to today, Ruby? What are you going to do today? Well, I am going to do some cleaning. En lugar de decir I'm going to clean my house, solemos decir I'm going to do some cleaning. And that is how we practiced it. Voy a ver si practicamos un poquito más. I'm going to give you guys the name of a person and the activity, and you are very simply going to put the sentence together. You are going to build the sentence, and if I say, for example, Tom o Tom pintar, vais a decir Tom is doing some painting. Okay, let's have a look. Lisa, jardinería, que es garden. Entonces, Lisa is doing some gardening. Lisa is doing some gardening. And in the gardening, she needs to use the lawnmower. She needs to use the garden hose, por ejemplo. Ana, limpiar. Ana is doing some cleaning. Ana is doing some cleaning. Y tiene que usar, por ejemplo, la fregona. Anna is doing some cleaning and she needs to mop the floor, so she needs to use a mop. Venga, vamos a por la última. Nico, planchar la ropa. Nico is doing some ironing. Nico is doing some ironing. He has to do some ironing and he needs to use the iron and the ironing board. He needs to use the iron and the ironing board. Very good. Board, que es board. B-O-A-R-D. Board is a very British pronunciation. Okay? All right. This was on page number 189 from the third book of vocabulario en inglés. Lo hicimos el viernes y hay algunas cosas que quiero todavía repasar. I want to go through a few of the other things that we did. So, I want to go through must, debe. I'm going to say a sentence and we're going to assume what this person is or who they are. Si digo, she's English but speaks Italian perfectly, you're going to say, she must have lived in Italy, por ejemplo. Or she must be good with languages, ¿vale? Usando must. Por ejemplo, si digo, he is sweating a lot, está sudando mucho, he is sweating a lot, pues podemos decir, pues tendrá calor, ¿verdad? Well, he must be hot. He must be hot. They are sleeping during my class. Well, your class must be boring, right? They're sleeping during my class. Well, my class must be boring, por ejemplo. Let's do one more. His books are very famous and people love him. Sus libros son muy famosos y a la gente le encanta. His books are very famous and people love him. He must be very talented. He must be very talented. Must, pues debe ser talentoso, debe tener mucho talento, ¿no? He must be very talented. Cuidado con añadir aquí el to, que no decimos must to ni nada, decimos simplemente must, ¿vale? Very, very good. Now, dos cositas más que quiero repasar. Estuvimos viendo también el viernes cómo decir me apetece tal cosa, me apetece X cosa. I feel like, y aquí tengo que poner el verbo en ing. I feel like going to the beach. Me apetece ir a la playa. I feel like going to the beach. Feel like. Y si pongo el verbo en ing, estoy diciendo que me apetece. No, por ejemplo, I feel like no sé, no puedo decir, me siento como un mono, por ejemplo. I feel like a monkey. Pues you're really literally saying that you feel like the animal, right? But what you're trying to say is that te apetece hacer algo en concreto. So, I feel like going to the beach. Me apetece ir a la playa. O puedo usar un sustantivo y puedo decir, me apetece playa, ¿no? Me apetece champán, me apetece cerveza. And you would say, I feel like champagne. Okay? I feel like champagne. Let's see. I'm going to say a sentence in Spanish. Let's see if we can translate it. Me apetece bajar a la piscina. I feel like going down to the pool. I feel like going down to the pool. A él no le apetece salir hoy. He doesn't feel like going out today. He doesn't feel like going out today. A mí no me apetece quedarme en el hotel. I don't feel like staying in the hotel. I don't feel like staying in the hotel. ¿Te apetece ir al bar del hotel? Do you feel like going to the hotel bar? Do you feel like going to the hotel bar? Como estoy usando un verbo, tengo que ponerlo en ing. Do you feel like going? A ellos les apetece quedarse en la cama todo el día. They feel like staying in bed all day. They feel like staying in bed all day. Me apetece un snack. I feel like a snack. I feel like a snack. Y aquí podemos añadir el verbo to have. Y puedo decir, I feel like having a snack. I feel like a snack. I feel like having a snack. Vamos a hacer una más. No me apetece ir a la reunión. I don't feel like going to the meeting. I don't feel like going to the meeting. Very good. Oye, ¿y qué te apetece hacer entonces? What do you feel like doing then? What do you feel like doing then? Entonces, ¿qué te apetece hacer? Very good. To feel like más el verbo en ing o to feel like más un sustantivo. Me apetece tomar una cerveza. I feel like having a beer. Me apetece una cerveza. I feel like a beer. Las dos están perfectamente dichas. Las dos son correctas gramaticalmente. En una simplemente tienes que usar en verbo y en la otra no hace falta. Let's review the phrasal verb. Estuvimos viendo un phrasal verb el viernes. To agree on. To agree on, que es ponerse de acuerdo o acordar en. ¿Vale? To agree on something. So, we did the sentence translations last week. I said a sentence in Spanish. You translated the sentence into English. But today, in order to review, I am going to read the text in English and you are going to translate the text. No, perdón. You're not going to translate the text. You're going to try to in your head, but what you're really going to do is answer some questions. Voy a leer el texto en inglés, vamos a ver cuánto hemos entendido y luego contestaremos a las preguntas. Okay? Let's have a look. Agree to disagree. Agree to disagree. Acordar en no acordar. O sea, ponerse de acuerdo en que no nos podemos poner de acuerdo. Agree to disagree. Harry and Cindy always agree on the little things, but never agree on the big things. When they were looking at houses to buy, they couldn't agree on a neighborhood. And when they did agree on a neighborhood, they couldn't agree on a house. When they bought a car, they agreed on the color, but they couldn't agree on a model. When they went on holiday, they agreed on the duration, but they couldn't agree on the destination. And when they wanted to get a dog, they agreed on the name, but not on the dog breed. So all of the important things, or the more important things, are things that they didn't manage to agree on. No conseguían ponerse de acuerdo. No conseguían. They didn't manage to agree on. Manage, que es manejar o conseguir. No consigo sacar este plato del armario. I can't manage to get this plate out of the cupboard, por ejemplo. All right. First question. What do Harry and Cindy never agree on? What do Harry and Cindy never agree on? Harry and Cindy never agree on the big things, las cosas grandes. Las cosas grandes, que quiere decir las cosas importantes. They never agree on the big things. What was the problem when Harry and Cindy were looking at houses? When Harry and Cindy were looking at houses, they would agree on the neighborhood, but not on the house, or they would agree on the house, but not on the neighborhood. There was always one that they couldn't agree on. Siempre había uno en una de las dos cosas en las que no se podían poner de acuerdo. When they bought a car, what did they agree on? They agreed on the color, but they couldn't agree on the model. When they wanted to buy a car, they agreed on the color, but not the model of the car. What was the problem when they went on holiday? When they went on holiday, they agreed on the duration of the holiday, en lo largo que iba a ser, en la duración de las vacaciones, but they couldn't agree on the destination. So they agreed on the duration, but not the destination. When they wanted to get a dog, did they agree on a name or a breed? When they wanted to get a dog, did they agree on a name or on a breed? What is a breed, David? ¿No?
A mí me suena a raza de animal.
Sí, la raza de animal, justo. That's the breed. B-R-E-E-D. So when they wanted to get a dog, they agreed on the name, but not the breed. They couldn't agree on the breed. No se ponían de acuerdo con la raza del perro, sí con el nombre. Very, very good, everybody, to agree on. Ponerse de acuerdo en algo, acordar en página 352 y 53, page 352 and 353 from the Domina, Los Malditos Phrasal Verbs Ingleses book. That concludes today's review, which takes us straight to today's vocabulary. Adjectives. We are going to have a look at the adjectives. Bueno, some adjectives that describe the way that something is presented, more or less, right? Enredado, retorcido, etc. Entonces, ¿qué vamos a hacer? Pues, como siempre, vamos a decir las palabras en español, luego vamos a... Bueno, yo las voy a decir en inglés and you're going to repeat after me. Son palabras que podemos usar para describir cómo vemos algo. Enredado, manchado, trenzado, agrietado, etc. And so we are going to learn these adjectives in English. I would pay extra attention because they aren't too common of words and it's important that you know how to pronounce them. Okay? All right. First one, enredado. De hecho, hay una película, right? Que es una nueva, que es como Rapunzel. It's like Rapunzel, but more modern, right? And it was on the cinemas about 4 years ago, 5 maybe. I'm not great with time. I'm really, really not good with time, but I think so. Enredado. Tangled. Tangled. T-A-N-G-L-E-D. Tangled. T-A-N-G-L-E-D. T-A-N-G-L-E-D. Tangled. Tengo el pelo enredado. My hair is tangled. Estas cuerdas están enredadas. These ropes are very tangled. Retorcido.
Excuse me, Ruby.
Yeah.
The movie is from 2010.
Really?
So you can imagine.
Really? 2010?
Time flies.
No
yes,
puede
yes.
ser. 2010.
A lo mejor es la primera y luego ha habido otra más moderna, pero...
No, creo que no. Tangled, que es como... Sale como si fuera Rapunzel con el pelo larguísimo.
Sí, sí.
Bueno, pues entonces yo vivo como en un mundo paralelo en el que el tiempo... Pues...
Yo también tenía la sensación de que era...
Hace 5 años.
Más moderna, sí.
Wow. Pues nada, 16 years ago. It's incredible. Tangled, guys, everybody. Yo hace unos años. T-A-N-G-L-E-D. Okay. Retorcido. Warped. Okay. W-A-R-P-E-D. Okay. Warped. Abollado. This you use, obviously, especially, for example, with metal things or cars, no? And you say that it is dented or it has a dent. Tiene ¿se dice bollo? Una abolladura. No. Okay.
Yeah, you can say...
Sí. Es más coloquial, ¿no?
Sí, es demasiado coloquial, pero puedes decir algo así.
Vale. Sí, es demasiado coloquial, pero sí. O una abolladura, que es tengo el coche abollado por delante, por ejemplo. It's dented, or I have a dent. D-E-N-T, y luego dented, que es estar abollado. D-E-N-T-E-D. Very good. Torcido o doblado. Do you know this one, David? No, ¿verdad?
No, I can't remember.
No.
Doblado.
Bent.
Ah, claro, bent.
Sí. It's bent. Yeah.
When you bend over, ¿no?
Claro, eso es.
Que te doblas de alguna forma.
Justo, exacto. Entonces la palabra es bend, pero en el pasado, que es torcido o doblado, es bent. Pero en the infinitive es B-E-N-D. Bend. To bend. For example, don't bend over. Justo como decía David, ¿no? And torcido o doblado, bent. B-E-N-T. Agrietado. Cracked. There is a crack. C-R-A-C-K. Y luego en el pasado simple, C-R-A-C-K-E-D. C-R-A-C-K-E-D. Cracked. There is a crack or it's cracked. Very good. Trenzado. Twisted. Twisted. T-W-I-S-T-E-D. Twist y twisted. Very good. Well, we have a few more, but we are going to go on a short break. So don't go anywhere and stay tuned because we'll be back in only 4 minutes.
Estás escuchando Vaughan Radio.
Spanish for real, not just textbooks. Join the free Como Estás Masterclass and get a taste of a practical method designed to help people in the UK. Start speaking with confidence. Know someone who might be interested? Send them to comoestas.co.uk/masterclass.
Este verano, ¿quieres que tus hijos se diviertan, vivan 1000 aventuras y además ganen fluidez en inglés, rodeados de naturaleza y con los mejores monitores angloparlantes Vaughan? Tráelos a nuestro Westwood Summer Camps. Hay 4 ubicaciones diferentes para que elijas tu mejor opción. Con cabañas, actividades acuáticas, multiaventura, nuevos amigos y entornos increíbles donde aprenderán a resolver situaciones cotidianas en inglés sin darse cuenta. Más de 3000 niños viven nuestras inmersiones cada año. Encuentra tu mejor Summer Camp sin salir de España. Ahora también en la playa. Llámanos al 917001199 y contrata tu mejor camp.
Come to learn with us at Vaughan.
¿Te apuntas?
Si tu hijo tiene entre 6 y 12 años y termina el curso con dudas en matemáticas, Genius Math puede ayudarle a reforzar la base antes de septiembre. Clases online de matemáticas en inglés, método Singapur y 60% de descuento solo hasta el 30 de junio. Más información en grupovaughan.com/matemáticas.
¿Quieres aprender inglés de verdad? Únete a Vaughan Groups. Clases en grupo divertidas y eficaces. Más de 4000 alumnos nos eligen cada año. Entra en grupovaughan.com.
Mommy, Daddy, these summer English books are so much fun.
¿Quieres que este verano tus hijos repasen inglés de forma divertida? Tenemos justo lo que necesitas. Llega Summer English. Listen, practice, learn. La nueva colección de cuadernos de Vaughan para niños de primero a sexto de primaria, con juegos, gramática, vocabulario, audios y actividades online. Todo al más puro estilo Vaughan. Ya disponibles en vaughantienda.com y librerías seleccionadas. Este verano, aprender inglés será su plan favorito.
Mejora tu inglés con los cursos intensivos de Vaughan. Nuestras clases son 100% orales, diseñadas para mejorar su listening y speaking. Visítanos en grupovaughan.com/intensivo.
¿Quieres aprender inglés a tu propio ritmo y según tu horario? En Vaughan tenemos la solución perfecta para ti. Con las clases particulares online de Vaughan, disfrutarás de la máxima flexibilidad en tu aprendizaje del inglés. Tú eliges. ¿Prefieres centrarte en la conversación o en la gramática? No hay ningún problema. Con Vaughan puedes seleccionar la modalidad que más te convenga. Y no solo eso, sino que también tienes completa libertad para elegir el día, la hora y la duración de tus clases. ¿Solo tienes 25 minutos? Perfecto. En Vaughan nos adaptamos a ti. Visita grupovaughan.com hoy mismo y descubre cómo nuestras clases particulares pueden transformar tu forma de aprender inglés. Flexibilidad y calidad en la enseñanza del inglés a tu medida.
Una semana en un lugar apartado.
Nativos angloparlantes de todas partes del mundo, uno por cada estudiante.
Terminantemente prohibido hablar en español.
Actividades organizadas y conversaciones en inglés a todas horas. No exageramos.
Aquí o hablas inglés o hablas inglés.
Y da igual las veces que te lo contemos.
Hasta que no lo vivas no sabrás que Vaughan Town te va a quitar el miedo al inglés para siempre.
Lo que pasa en Vaughan Town no se puede contar.
Tienes que vivirlo.
Ven a Vaughan Town.
Más información, grupovaughan.com.
Una radio única, como tú. Somos los de Vaughan. Esto es Vaughan Radio.
And we are back, everyone. We are back with Inglés con Ruby. I'm your host, Ruby. And today is Monday, the 15th of June. Son las 3:30 de la tarde, o sea que we still have a full half an hour to go to learn English, although you guys have a full day because there was a show before me, there will be a show after me. Let's get random with Julia. So you have a lot of time to learn English. With me, we have half an hour left and we are going to get right back into vocabulary. So we practiced a bit of adjectives, a few adjectives we learned. We learned how to say enredado in English, which is tangled. Retorcido, warped. Abollado, dented. Torcido o doblado, bent. Todo esto está en el pasado simple, okay? You can see or you can tell by the ED. You can tell by the ED. Agrietado, cracked. Trenzado, twisted. Esto es el último que hemos visto. To twist es girar o trenzar. Twist es, T-W-I-S-T, twist, y en el pasado simple, twisted. Hecho añicos, cuando se te cae, por ejemplo, un espejo, se te rompe un espejo y lo haces añicos sin querer, es shatter. You've shattered the mirror, to shatter. S-H-A-T-T-E-R-E-D, to shatter. So the mirror is shattered. The mirror is shattered. S-H-A-T-T-E-R-D. Okay? Very good. Quemado. Burnt. Burnt. B-U-R-N. To burn es quemar, ya lo sabéis. Burn. Burnt es quemado. Manchado. Esta te la sabes. ¿Cómo es una mancha, David?
Splash, maybe?
Not exactly.
No.
Por ejemplo, tengo una mancha en la camiseta.
A stain, me parece.
Eso es. Yes. Stain, very good. Entonces,
stained.
Stained, very good. My t-shirt is stained. Or, there is a stain in my t-shirt. Bueno, on. There's a stain on my t-shirt. And my t-shirt is stained. S-T-A-I-N-E-D. S-T-A-I-N-E-D. Stained. Y por último, cuando algo tiene como un pinchazo, we say that it's punctured. Punctured. P-U-N-C-T-U-R-E-D. Punctured. Very good. Punctured. A puncture, or that something is punctured. Now, I am going to go through it very briefly one more time, and we're going to do some activities on it. Enredado, tangled, abollado, dented, doblado, bent, agrietado, cracked, trenzado, twisted, hecho añicos, shattered, quemado, burnt, manchado, stained, deshinchado, punctured. Very, very good. Now, what are we going to do? I want to translate a few sentences. So I'm going to say a sentence in Spanish. You're going to translate it. And we are going to imagine that there was an earthquake. What is an earthquake, David?
No me sale, un terremoto en el...
Sí, un terremoto. Exacto.
En el mar, ¿no?
No, that's a tsunami, ¿no?
Ah, well. Okay.
¿O no?
Earthquake.
No sería, un terremoto en el mar no es un tsunami.
Provoca un tsunami. Yes.
Ah, bueno, okay. So, bueno, terremoto.
Earthquake.
En tierra.
Claro. Earth, de tierra, claro.
Justo. Thank you, David. That's
muy
it.
listo también.
Sí. Sí. Earthquake. That's it. Terremoto, earthquake. Right. Si yo digo, por ejemplo, las sábanas de la cama se enredaron, vais a decir, my bed sheets were tangled in the earthquake. My bed sheets were tangled in the earthquake. Easy peasy, right? A piece of cake. Vamos a ver. Las ruedas del coche se deshincharon. Las ruedas del coche se deshincharon. My car tires were punctured in the earthquake. My car tires were punctured in the earthquake. We use the passive voice, right? It was punctured in the earthquake. Las ventanas, se hicieron añicos. The windows were shattered in the earthquake. Podemos decir mis ventanas, ¿no? My windows were shattered in the earthquake. My windows were shattered in the earthquake. Very good. La alfombra se quemó. Mi alfombra se quemó. My rug was burnt in the earthquake. My rug was burnt in the earthquake. What's the difference between rug and carpet, David? Do you know? Rug and carpet. What is carpet?
That's difficult. A rug, I know it's alfombra.
Uh-huh.
But carpet?
Carpet is the floor that people have in the UK. Que es, ¿cómo se dice? Que parece una alfombra en todo el suelo. En español.
Wait, I'm gonna...
Es,
la moqueta.
Moqueta, thank you. Moqueta, eso es. So carpet es moqueta, ¿vale? Que tenemos aquí en Vaughan, de hecho. El suelo entero es moqueta. Y aquí estamos yo buscando la palabra. Moqueta, justo. And so carpet es moqueta y rug es alfombra, ¿vale? All right, let's go on to the next one. La antena se trenzó. My antenna was twisted in the earthquake. How do you say antena? Pues tal cual, antena. My antenna was twisted in the earthquake. Very good. Las paredes se agrietaron. My walls were cracked in the earthquake. A crack, agrietarse. My walls were cracked in the earthquake. El ordenador se quemó. El ordenador se quemó. The computer was burned in the earthquake. The computer was burned in the earthquake. Se quemó el ordenador en el terremoto. Very, very good, everybody. In the earthquake. The earthquake is who burned my computer. The earthquake is, bueno, no diríamos who, diríamos what, ¿no? Porque no es una persona. The earthquake is what cracked my walls. The earthquake is what twisted my antenna. El terremoto es lo que rompió o quemó el ordenador. El terremoto es lo que manchó el sofá, por ejemplo. The earthquake is what shattered. The earthquake is what broke, what burnt, ¿vale? Very, very good, everybody. That was the vocabulary. Está en la página 206 y 207 de vocabulario en inglés 3. And that was the vocab of today. With this concluded, it means that we are now going to move on to today's grammar. Shall. We are going to practice shall. S-H-A-L-L, S-H-A-L-L, or S-H-A-L-L. Shall, which is a modal verb. This is a modal verb, okay? And what we're going to do is rephrase some sentences. I want to practice this because Do you know when we use this, David, or would you be able to explain when this word is used, this verb is used?
Yeah, I use it when I want to propose something.
Very good. That's it. We use this when we want to propose a plan. We want to suggest something. We want to suggest going for pizza, por ejemplo. Shall we go out for pizza? We want to propose a plan. Let's propose a plan. Let's go to, I don't know, the cinema. Shall we go to the cinema? Right? In a lot of, I'm going to say movies because it's where you guys will mostly have seen it, or in day-to-day activities, but muchas veces la forma de decir nos vamos, vámonos, is when someone says, shall we? And they're literally saying, shall we go? But en lugar de decir go, because of context, you would understand that what that person means is we're leaving, right? And so they say, shall we? Right? So shall, everybody, shall is a modal verb that we use when we want to practice making suggestions, okay? All right, I'm going to say a sentence. You are going to rephrase it using shall or asking a question with shall. Okay, shall, S-H-A-L-L. It might be a good idea to help him with that. Puede ser buena idea ayudarle con eso. Shall we help him with that? ¿Le ayudamos con eso? Shall we help him with that? It might be a good idea for you to tell me what he said. It might be a good idea for you to tell me what he said. Shall I tell you what he said? Shall I tell you what he said? So I'm making a suggestion. I'm offering you a piece of information. Shall I tell you? Right? It might be a good idea for us to warn the others. Shall we warn the others? Shall we warn the others? Very good. It might be a good idea for us to explain it to them. Puede ser buena idea que se lo expliquemos. It might be a good idea for us to explain it to them. Shall we explain it to them? Shall we explain it to them? It might be a good idea for you to give me a hand. Shall I give you a hand? Echar una mano. ¿Te echo una mano? Shall I give you a hand? It might be a good idea for us to look it over. It might be a good idea for us to look it over. Shall we look it over? What does it mean to look it over, David? ¿No?
Ni idea.
¿No? ¿Te suena? O sea, ¿cómo lo...?
Over.
Look it over.
No lo sé, a lo mejor... No lo sé. Realmente.
Repasarlo.
Ah.
Te sonaba. O sea, sí que a lo mejor lo lees en un libro y más o menos del contexto lo sacas, ¿no?
Claro.
Let's look it over. Yeah, okay. Right? Bueno, pues vamos a repasarlo. Vamos a echarle otro vistazo. Let's look it over. Es como... Siempre hay un phrasal verb para prácticamente todo. To look it over, okay? All right. It might be a good idea for you to run through it. It might be a good idea for you to run through it. Shall I run through it? Shall I run through it? It might be a good idea for you to have a talk with her. It might be a good idea for you to have a talk with her. Shall I have a talk with her? Hablar con ella. Shall I have a talk with her? To have a talk es una charla. Bueno, a lo mejor tengo que tener una charla con ella, que un poco como que what it means is something serious. I have to go through or talk about something serious. Let's go through it with her, right? It might be a good idea for you to do it instead of me. It might be a good idea for you to do it instead of me. Shall I do it instead of you? Shall I do it instead of you? it might be a good idea for us to turn on the lights. To turn on the lights. Shall I turn on the lights? ¿Enciendo las luces? Shall I turn on the lights? ¿Hablo con ella? Shall I talk to her? Shall I have a talk with her? Very, very good. Shall, when you want to suggest something, S-H-A-L-L. Well done, everybody. That was the grammar. We've concluded the grammar. We will practice it and go through it tomorrow. Now we are going to do today's expression. To throw in the towel. Tirar la toalla. Throw in the towel. En español es tirar la toalla y en inglés es súper similar, pero decimos throw in. No decimos to throw the towel. Throw in the towel. It's like there's a mountain of towels and you're giving up and you're putting the towel on the mountain of towels. Throw in the towel. ¿Vale? Tirar la toalla. Darse por vencido. To give up. To throw in the towel. Right? We're going to do something, well, we're going to do more or less the same type of exercise. I'm going to give you a sentence in which I'm going to say, give up, quit, right? To give up or to quit. And you are going to use to throw in the towel. Quit is a synonym to throw in the towel or give up. And give up is a synonym to throw in the towel or quit. I'm going to quit smoking. I'm going to give up smoking. Ahora, no decimos I'm going to throw in the towel with smoking, porque throw in the towel es cuando es algo en lo que te debes estar esforzando, deberías estar esforzándote, y ya no puedes más y tiras la toalla. Es algo, digamos, un challenge that you might have. We wouldn't use throw in the towel with smoking, pues igual que en español, right? Voy a dejar de fumar. En inglés diríamos I'm going to give up smoking or I'm going to quit smoking. Whereas throw in the towel is when you are giving up an activity that requires a lot of effort on your part, right? All right. Don't give up now. Don't throw in the towel now. He quit the match yesterday. He threw in the towel yesterday. He threw in the towel yesterday. Are you going to give up? Are you going to are you going to throw in the towel? Are you going to give up? Are you going to throw in the towel? I feel like quitting. I feel like throwing in the towel. I feel like throwing in the towel. They would never give up. They would never throw in the towel. They would never throw in the towel. She has already given up. Ya se ha dado por vencida. It's a present perfect. You have to use the present perfect. She has already thrown in the towel. She has already thrown in the towel. Why did they quit? Why did they throw in the towel? Why did they throw in the towel? If I were you, I wouldn't give up. If I were you, I wouldn't throw in the towel. Si yo fuera tú, este es el segundo condicional. If I were you, I wouldn't throw in the towel. You shouldn't have quit. Past modal. Should is a modal verb and we're using the past simple or the past. You shouldn't have quit. You shouldn't have thrown in the towel. You shouldn't have thrown in the towel. Very good. No one likes giving up. No one likes throwing in the towel. I refuse to give up. Esta ya es la última. I refuse to give up. I refuse to throw in the towel. I refuse to throw in the towel. To throw in the towel. Tirar la toalla. En inglés tenemos que añadir el in. Throw in the towel, que es to give up. To give up, tirar la toalla. That, everybody, was today's expression. We have one more thing to do, and that is today's phrasal verb. To wear off. Pasarse o desvanecerse. Or like, cuando, por ejemplo, tienes unos vaqueros. ¿Cómo lo decimos? Que están desgastados, a lo mejor, ¿no? So they are wearing off. The color is wearing off. To wear es llevar puesto. Wear off es que ya se está desvaneciendo. Ya no tiene la misma pinta que cuando era nuevo. Wear off. W-E-A-R y luego la palabra off. O-F-F por separado. W-E-A-R and then O-F-F. To wear off. Pasarse o desvanecerse. And this is on page 424 and 425. I'm going to read a sentence in Spanish and you are going to translate the sentence. Bueno, let's have a look. El efecto del medicamento se pasa tras 4 horas. The medication wears off after 4 hours. In English, we don't have to say the effect. We can, the effect of the medication, but we can just say the medication. The medication wears off after 4 hours. El dolor se está pasando. The pain is wearing off. The pain is wearing off. Cuando el efecto de la aspirina se pase, tómate 2 más. When the aspirin wears off, take 2 more. When the aspirin wears off, take 2 more. No decimos more 2, we say 2 more. El entusiasmo se pasó después de un rato. The excitement wore off after a while. The excitement wore off. W-O-R-E. Wear, wore, worn. Wear, wore y worn. The excitement wore off after a while. No puedes comer hasta que la anestesia se pase. You can't eat until the anesthetic wears off. You can't eat until the anesthetic wears off. ¿Cuánto tiempo hasta que se pase? How long before it wears off? How long before it wears off? La capa de oro de mi reloj se está desgastando. The gold is wearing off my watch. Aquí podríamos decir the gold is wearing off of my watch. Or simply the gold is wearing off my watch. Off of my watch. O-F-F y luego O-F nada más, que es de el reloj, porque to wear off, este off forma parte del phrasal verb. Luego puedo añadir otro of, que es de, pero no hace falta. Pero puedo. I can say the gold is wearing off my watch or the gold is wearing off of my watch. Algunas de las letras de mi teclado se desvanecieron. Some of the letters wore off my keyboard. Some of the letters wore off my keyboard. Los efectos de la cafeína se pasan después de 1 hora. Esto es mentira. Mentira. ¿Qué pasan? ¿Como 8 horas? Tienen que pasar 5 mínimo.
Me ha hecho gracia como lo has dicho, con tanta
firmeza, sí. Es mentira. Porque si no, yo tendría que tomar un café a la hora. O sea, right?
Yeah. And they say that if you drink coffee after the 3 in the afternoon, let's say, you probably will have problems or trouble
sleeping.
To sleep.
Porque yo creo que es porque son como 8 horas, entre 6 y 8 horas, yo creo.
I don't know, but
I think so, which is why, ¿no? They say you shouldn't have coffee after 3, pues porque 3 hasta las, 11, ¿no? Son 8 horas más o menos. So, yeah. Pero bueno, let's translate the sentence. Los efectos de la cafeína se pasan después de 1 hora. The effects of caffeine wear off after an hour. O puedo decir caffeine wears off after an hour. Si digo efectos, tengo que poner, como está en plural, tengo que poner wear off. The effects of caffeine wear off after an hour. Después de 1 hora. No decimos 1 hour, an hour. Very, very good, everybody. This is on page 424 from the Domina los Malditos Phrasal Verbs Ingleses book. Don't forget that we have a new Instagram account, Vaughan Radio, at Vaughan Radio. That is the new Instagram. You can find a lot of content there, common mistakes. You'll learn a lot. And you can find all of the podcasts on anywhere where you get your podcasts, iVoox, Spotify, or anywhere. That is it from me today, everybody. Remember to stay curious and keep shining. Bye-bye.
Vaughan Radio Madrid 100.4 FM.
Do you freeze when it's time to speak Spanish? ¿Cómo estás helps you start building confidence from the very beginning. Join the free masterclass and discover the method. If you know someone in the UK who'd love to speak Spanish, send them to comoestas.co.uk/masterclass.
El inglés que necesitas ahora por mucho menos. Llega al outlet de Vaughan con libros y cursos de autoestudio que siguen más vigente que nunca.
Objetivo Inglés, Vaughan Certified completo, Speak English Now e Inglés en 10 pasos.
Además, libros desde €1.
Novelas con audio desde $3.50.
Libros infantiles desde €3.
Y mucho más.
Entra en vaughantienda.com.
Vaughan Outlet, aprende más,
pagando menos, hasta agotar existencias.
Una semana en un lugar apartado,